Hi, for this week's quick business tip, we're diving into self-care for entrepreneurs and busy professionals. It is so easy to get caught up in the daily hustle and forget to take care of ourselves. But prioritizing self-care is essential for long-term success, not only for your business, but also for you to be able to better show up for your clients. Now, as business owners, we're constantly juggling multiple responsibilities and wearing a whole lot of hats, both inside the business and in our personal lives. But when we neglect ourselves, that can lead to burnout, decreased productivity, and ultimately, this is going to have a negative effect on your business growth. So today, I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips to help you prioritize self-care in a very unselfish way and help you achieve the success that you deserve. First tip is defining your boundaries. Now, I've talked about this before in greater detail, but it is so important to set clear boundaries between work and personal life. And when you are able to define them for yourself and then communicate them to your clients and your family, that is going to help you with better understanding from your clients, your team members, your family, and everyone is going to end up ultimately respecting your time more because a lot of people, when they don't communicate those boundaries, because oftentimes they haven't defined them for themselves, then they end up being upset with family members for asking for something when they feel like they should be working, or they get upset with team members or clients for asking for things when they feel like they should be in family time. But they're upset because these boundaries haven't been communicated to the right people. And a lot of times they haven't been communicated because they really haven't been defined by this professional. So taking time to first define them yourself and then communicating them clearly, that is going to make your life so much less stressful. Tip number 2 is incorporating a mindfulness practice. Now, this can be anything from meditation, prayer, devotional, breath work, taking a walk outside, just sitting on your patio in the sunshine. Mindfulness can take on a number of different forms. A lot of times I am able to recharge and rejuvenate and recenter myself when I am at the gym or doing yoga. So it doesn't have to be, just sitting and meditating quietly for 20 minutes. You can be active and recharging at the same time. So whatever it is that allows you to feel the most centered, the thing that helps you regain your clarity and improve your decision-making abilities, that is your mindfulness practice. And one of the easiest ways to incorporate this into your everyday life, if this is something that's a little outside of your comfort zone, simply stop, close your eyes, and take 3 to 4 deep breaths before every meeting. I do this before almost every call that I get on, and I will guarantee you that if you do this with any kind of consistency, you will find yourself being able to be more present and more clear, and over time, this will have a huge impact on your well-being. Just it's less than 2 minutes, 3 to 4 deep breaths with your eyes closed. It's amazing. Tip number 3 is to delegate and outsource. So there are so many entrepreneurs and professionals, salespeople that feel like it's their job to handle every single task on their own. And for whatever reason, women are more guilty of this than anyone else. And in addition to all of the things that they think they're supposed to be handling themselves at work, they're also trying to handle everything at home too. And a lot of times they think that they're saving time or money by not having to teach someone else, not having to put together systems, not having to make sure someone else is doing it right. That's the time part. And then the money part is that they haven't stopped and really evaluated what their hourly value is. So when I am working with busy professionals and they're telling me that they don't have enough time during the day to get the work that they need to get done, the first thing that we do is take a look at what it is they're doing during the day. And then if there are very clear areas where they could be delegating, but they are not seeing that those are very clear areas that they should be delegating, I have them look at their annual income and then break that down to an hourly wage. Now, most of these professionals are making $200 to $500. Sometimes it's well over $1,000 an hour. If you take their income and just break it down to 50 weeks and 40 hours a week. And now a lot of these professionals are working more than 40 hours a week, but this is how we break it down so that you can really see what you should, like, this is what you're bringing in. This is what your value is. You need to start valuing yourself at that rate. And once they do that, then they realize that, maybe paying someone else to drive 20 minutes to the dry cleaner, pick up the dry cleaning, and bring it back home makes a whole lot more sense. Or pay a little bit more for the dry cleaning to just have the dry cleaning service come to the house and pick it up and drop it off, right? Like when you really start breaking this down into how much money are you really saving, it ends up looking a lot more like how ridiculous an amount of money you are spending on some menial tasks. Like if you are earning even $200 an hour, should you really be the one that is making sure that there's a post on social media 3 to 5 times a week? Is that really the best use of your time? It's a very powerful portion of your business, but I'm not sure that it's $200 an hour powerful. So you really have to start looking at that. And when you do, you will see how delegating and outsourcing is going to free up not only your time, but your physical energy, your mental energy, and allow you to really focus on the core aspects of your business, those things that bring in that money. And it will provide you opportunities for growth and allow other people on your team to really shine as they take on new roles. So tip number 4 is schedule regular breaks. This is pretty simple, but we've all sort of seen that person that, throws their phone on the charger for 15 minutes so that they're able to, take another 2 hours making calls, sending texts, scrolling through social media, whatever that is. Our brains need that same 15-minute plug-in. So just stopping, I like to do it every 90 minutes to 2 hours, just stop and give myself a 15-minute sort of reward. Because self-care isn't just about rest and relaxation, but it's also about that rejuvenation, that recharging. And just scheduling a few short breaks, whether it's to stretch, drink a couple glasses of water, go for a walk outside. When I can't, outside is my happy place. When I can't get outside, I'll play the piano for 5 or 10 minutes. These just things, just whatever it is that brings you joy, that is going to really give you that energy boost to help get you through the rest of the day. And the last tip is invest in yourself. You never want to stop investing in yourself. You are always worth it. So whether it's personal development or professional development opportunities, whether you're looking to improve your skills, boost your confidence, become more motivated, you can easily find any number of conferences, workshops, online courses. There are books, podcasts, even networking events can help. Whatever brings you insight and inspiration. And if you really want to fully commit in yourself and your business, I would highly recommend hiring a coach or a mentor. When I look back on my career, the times in my life where I have seen the most growth, the most impact, the biggest bang for the dollars that I spent and the time that I spent, it was when I was working with a coach. I'm currently working with a coach, and she's not cheap. And it is by far the best investment in myself and my business that I have ever made. So those are my 5 self-care tips for entrepreneurs and busy professionals. Remember, this is a continuous process, and it's going to require consistent effort. So today, the action that I'm going to recommend that you take is to pick one. Pick one and commit to it 100%. Choose to implement it every day for 30 to 60 days and see the difference that it makes in your life, in your business, in your health, just in every area. Now, if you have found value in any of my weekly tips, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are even considering hiring a coach, let's have a virtual coffee. If I am not the right fit for you, I probably know someone who is. Don't forget to tune in next week for more practical advice to help you thrive in your business. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions or if there are topics that you would like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me at Limitless Impact Agency. Take care.